What's going on, MSFers? Duelim here, back here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Battle World updates no one saw coming, and maybe an actual date on when it's going to be coming back. We're also going to be talking about why I have pretty much stopped spending on the strike passes and the battle passes. But first, we're going to be talking about who I am taking to level 105. As you see here, I just reached level 102 literally yesterday, and I just took up a bunch of people, which is why I only have 76 million gold. Yes, I know, only. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting everybody under the versus battle favorites so I can find them a lot easier. So I have this as my separation on who I'm taking up. This has a great mix of bio, mystic, tech, and mutant characters. And then for skill, unfortunately, there's only like 11 of them, 12 of them that I'm taking up, and 2 of them are a really big stretch. One of them's a really big stretch. One of them's kind of a stretch. So kicking off, we're doing obviously Noir because he's dual tag, so he's going to be mystic and skill, so he is going to count for both of those columns for you. We have Titania because she's a great pair with Cabal. Odin, obviously. Phoenix because of Phoenix Force. I am doing Orcus because that's just a lot of tech characters, and they're still okay. They're still in the raids. They're probably going to be used for it. They're going to be used for the next raids as well because obviously they were the solve to the current raid we have, so they'll still be good for the next raid. We've got Annihilators, obviously. Moondragon because she's on Astral. Obviously, the Infinity Watch sack is a thing in Crucible as well. Kahori is absolutely insane. I am doing Immortal, obviously, for Crucible, and I actually am doing the Mighty Avengers. I ended up building them because I feel like they're still a really good team in War, and I feel like they might have some plug-and-play ability in Cosmic Crucible. So that remains to be seen. Depends on room rules and stuff like that, but if there's ever a room that really leans into Barrier a lot, Invisible Woman could be really good. Obviously, Night Stalkers are being brought up. They're incredible in Cosmic Crucible. I am bringing up Absolute A-Force, even with Kahori as well, obviously. We've got Captain America Sam. Unfortunately, I committed to this before they did that massive health change on his kit. I'm really on the fence about Liberty. I do not think they're a very good team at all outside of War. They were not good in the tournament at all, and that was beating them without diamonds. So I don't know if they're going to be worth building for Crucible if you don't care about War, honestly. I think they're kind of meh. We've got the Mephisto, obviously, more Night Stalkers. We've got Astral. We've got Ultimus. He's still really good, part of the Annihilators, obviously. Apoc's a no-brainer, and then you see some starting to trail off a little bit here. I didn't do Vision yet. I want to make sure I have enough gold for level 103 once I get there, so I'm holding off a little bit. Black Knight's a shoe-in. So let's go to the skill characters here, and then we'll take out versus battle. So you'll see the ones I'm taking up to level 102 here. I've got Noir, Thanos. We are doing the Spider Society because it's just a lot of skill characters. Also, there are a lot of dual traits. So we've got bio and skill on Pav. We've got tech and skill on Penny. And then we've got bio and skill on Ghost Spider. So a lot of dual tags here. So this is saving some gold because this is giving you points for bio and skill, which is great. Still doing Kraven because Superior 6 is always going to be really good in Crucible, especially against Illuminati because it's taking that speed up off of them. Black Cat. And then my bottom 2 of this, Kestrel, like I said, is a little bit of a stretch. She's still kind of used. I think Kestrel is going to be really good if somebody wants to do Phoenix Force on defense because Kestrel is going to stop that Dark's Phoenix summon, which is always going to be useful. And then we have Echo, who's obviously a pivotal role in stopping those Odin assists. So I'm honestly going to be taking Echo up to 105 as well because the rest of the skill characters kind of suck. I have, 10, 11? I have, 12 or 13 characters here for skill. And then Gamora, Black Widow, terrible. Zemo, niche with Cabal. Nick Fury, terrible. Shang-Chi, unfortunately terrible. Star-Lord Annihilation, I haven't even taken him up to 7 red because he's the worst member of Nowhere. Maybe I could build Mockingbird for New Avengers, but I've got some War Dog characters, but also meh. I guess Ronin for New Avengers, but these picks are terrible. Maybe Punisher gets a rework. There's a Vigilante team coming. That'd be cool, but And then even Peggy, I'm kind of meh on building. I might build Peggy just for this just for this milestone, because I do want to make sure I do get all the way to the end. So as you can see, we have 55 days left, and it took about 2 weeks roughly to get to level 102. Now I did have about 8,000 XP saved up, but I do want to get all the way to 7 red here on Omega Red Phoenix Force, because he's a ridiculously good character, and I have a feeling they're not going to make his reds available for a long time. But yeah, that's going to be kind of my plan here. I'm going to have to find some extra skill characters to take up, and it might be ones I do not want to. But now let's talk about why I do not want to spend on this anymore on strike passes and battle passes. So for strike passes here, we have the initial 1,000 cores, which was always pretty nice to get. We also obviously have the character shards. We have some gold. We have some silver diamond credits. The problem is gold, I'm not really hurting on at all. This character here is mainly a war character. Don't really care. The silver diamond credits, I'm kind of good on. Like, I have like 300 right now, but most every character that I want to take up to 2 diamond or 3 diamond is already there, so I don't really need these that much. Red gear is a joke late game. I don't need red gear. The campaign energy is okay, but I'd rather this just be straight XP. Like, give me 1,000 XP. Again, all the red gear is not needed. All the character shards for this character is not needed. So if there's a character in here for like Cosmic Crucible or really good plug and play or just really good in a multitude of game modes, then maybe I'll end up doing these again. But as of right now, I see no need for this. I don't need the gold. I don't need the red gear. I don't care for these specific character shards. I don't need the training mats either. I still have a good amount of training mats. Actually, I'm running a little low, which is surprising. So I guess I do need training mats. So look at that. Hopefully I have some training orbs to open. And then as for the battle passes also don't do me anything. So if the character that's in the battle pass is not useful to me, there's really no point. I don't need any of the gear. I don't really care for anything other than the dark diamond credits, but I have a bunch. I don't need dark promotion credits at all because my dark promotion credits characters are pretty much all done. So I don't need any of those. There's just nothing of use in here. And I know a lot of people have been saying, feeling the same way. So I really feel like these need an update or an overhaul badly, because these are just not worth it at all anymore, in my opinion. But without further ado, let's get into the Battle World updates. All right, so we're coming in the data mine department here, courtesy of Boylon, and then also courtesy of Quick Draw. So here, it looks like we have Scourges in Battle World. So I wonder if this is going to be the way to make it really, really hard and separate those leaderboards, because maybe you're going to get more points for doing it with more mods on. Or maybe these are going to be on automatically and we're going to have to navigate them no matter what. Or it's going to be difficulty based. I'm not sure, honestly, but I think it could be interesting. So the first one, Wrecking Ball. On turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up. On turn, all allies with offense up gain assist. This is going to be nuts if they have really fast characters. Like they have Black Widow putting offense up on Avenger characters, and then they have like maybe like preloaded turn meter or anything like that, because all these assists are going to suck. Because we have no characters that we use for Battle World that stop assists, because no one's using Echo. Building momentum. Special abilities cost 2 more ability energy. Ultimate abilities cost 2 less. So this is just like the Crucible Room that we're going to be having. When an enemy character dies, all ally characters gain 2 ability energy, which is cool. This is a snowball effect, but this is going to work against you as well, in my understanding. I think this is like packs where it works on both sides of the field. All characters gain 50% max barrier. On spawn, barrier self for 100%. And then characters and then gain 100% damage. So this is exactly like room 3 of the Ultimate 32 tournament we have currently. So they're just adding some Crucible rules is what it seems, honestly, which I'm okay with. I think this is cool. This changes things up and makes you think a little bit, which is awesome. I would really like if these were rotating, like week to week, or month to month, or however long it is. Like these rotate to really change up the gameplay. Like even if it was a pool of like 20 of them, and every week or every month they pick 5 of them or 10 of them to rotate around, I think that would be absolutely awesome. And then next up, so we have enemy gore will act first and has 300% critical damage. So this is interesting. It says mini boss here, so I'm assuming this is some sort of mini boss that they're doing, like maybe like one of the elite nodes. I can't remember what they were called. I think they were called elite nodes, and this will be pretty interesting because it's it literally saying, hey, he will go first, period, plain and simple. There's no preloaded turn meter, which is good. I like this instead of preloaded turn meter. And he also has a butt ton of damage, so this is going to be a stat check right out the gate. Again, mini boss, enemy Ares has plus almost 400% damage, but minus 25 speed, so his base speed will be 25% less, and starts the battle charged. Ares will target the character with the highest current health. That's also cool how it's telling you who he's going to hard target, so you can play with placement and balance around that instead of just going, oh, they're going to hard target the middle, or oh, they always hard target the lowest health character on your team, like in Dark Dimensions and stuff. I think this is great. This is more information for us to play with because this adds different layers to the puzzle, which is awesome. Battle World mod, Abyss Oath mini boss. When a vampire minion is defeated, ooh, vampire minion. A replacement minion spawns until 5 of that minion have been defeated. Each successive minion is stronger than the last. Each minion type cleared awards a small VP bonus. Defeating Oath immediately triggers a victory. So this is really interesting. So this changes the way you play the node entirely. So you can play this node 2 different ways. You can absolutely nuke the Oath and delete the node right away, and it triggers the victory right away. And that's the only person you have to kill. Just go all in on Oath. Oath is dead. Awesome. But you can make the node way harder on yourself by killing these vampire minions, and they keep respawning until there's 5 of them, and you're getting more victory points as well. So that's another way to kind of separate the leaderboards out from higher spenders, lesser engaged, whatever it might be. That's awesome. That's a way to separate the leaderboards. That's super, super cool. I really, really, really like that. So that's really awesome, honestly. I think that's super, super cool and super inventive. Like, look at Scopely coming up with new ideas. I'm here for it. We also have an orb added to the game, which we'll talk about after we go over the last part of the data mines here. This section is going to be courtesy of Quick Draw. So we have Global and Hero. This is going to be traits required for the Battle World mission. So Herald mission, Global, and Villain. City and Villain. Herald mission is City Hero. Cosmic Hero, and then the Herald mission is Cosmic and Villain, and then Elite mission, Astral or Spider Society, and then Astral or Extreme X-Men. So this was a change from Astral and Pegasus, because Pegasus was definitely really outdated. At least we're still using Spider Society in the current raids, which is great, and they're a really good team. And then also Extreme X-Men is still a really good team as well. So I'll take it. This is a lot better than Pegasus because mine is not built at all. And then last up, going for this extra orb that they've added. So if we go in game here, you can actually see they have added a unrelenting Phoenix orb. So this is going to be essentially the core orb for Omega Red Phoenix Force, but without being able to core it. So if you go here, this is the 6 to 180 chance to pull him. So this is just like the core orb, but unfortunately there is no way to core it. The only way to get it is going to be money. So they're currently selling 2 orbs for $10. I don't think that's worth it unless you are very close to the next star level. You'll see mine is nowhere near that at all. We'll go to Phoenix here. Oh, I'm still in skill. So let's go to Phoenix here, Phoenix Force, and we'll go here. So yeah, I'd need 130, so there's no reason for me to do that at all. That does not help me in the least. So yeah, if you're close, hey, maybe you should go for it. It could be helpful for you. If you're not close, then don't even worry about it. Maybe they'll give a couple free away. I doubt it. That's an epic character. Nothing's free with epic characters. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. This has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.